channel. I hope everybody's having a great day. As you can see, we're out here in the garage once again. As some of you may know, I do live in Michigan, and it did start snowing here in Michigan, and it's cold. It's literally like 20 degrees out right now, and there's snow on the ground, and unfortunately what that means for me is I can no longer ride my road glides in this weather. I'm sure I could, but I'm just telling you guys I don't ride in snow. I don't ride in 20-degree weather. I don't ride on salty roads. I keep my bikes nice, and I'm a fair weather rider. I'll tell you guys that right now. But anyway, let's not get into all that. I want to let you guys know that the next couple videos are going to be installs primarily on my 2024 Road Glide here. I have a lot of parts, as you can see over here a little bit, and there's some more parts over there that I'm going to be installing on my new 2024 Road Glide. I'm really excited to finally get some time to come out in the garage and install these parts on this bike here. I've had them for a while. I've honestly got them over the summer, but I've been so busy with work and other things going on. I haven't had much time to concentrate and film, because all these parts that I got for the new 2024, I want to bring to the channel and show you guys and do install videos and reviews on the parts and the products I'm about to install on the new bike. But I just wanted to let you guys know that there will be a lot of install videos coming in the next couple videos. There won't be much riding content until March for me, because unfortunately, as I just said, I live in Michigan. It's cold. It's literally 20 degrees out there right now, and it's snowing. We've got snow on the ground, and I don't see it warming up anytime between now and March. So the next time you guys will see me on these bikes are probably going to be down in Daytona, Florida for Daytona Bike Week 2025. Yes, I am going down to Daytona for Bike Week. I'm not sure what bike I'm going to bring yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring Gold Digger, and I'm not sure if I'm going to bring my new 2024. I might even bring both. Who knows? I'm pretty excited. We have a lot of people going down with us this year. We rented a couple condos, and we've got like 20 plus people going down to Bike Week. So I'm super excited to bring you guys some content. You know, I go down to Daytona Beach Bike Week every year, and I try to vlog every day I'm down there and bring you guys different content to the channel while I'm down there. That's probably going to be the next time I'm going to be able to ride both bikes. Before we get started in today's video, guys, I just wanted to let you know that in the last video, I introduced merch to the channel. I have a lot of you guys message me, email me, DM me on Instagram, asking if I have any merch for sale, or hats, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever. I am officially starting my merch store, which I'm in the design process of the website right now. So I will leave a link to the merch store in the description of the video. Right now, if you go to the link, all will say is coming soon. Because I am currently developing it and working on it. I just want to let you guys know that I will be selling merch starting January of 2025. So I'm ringing in the new year with some new merch, guys. And the designs are pretty sweet. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen them. I've shared them on Instagram. I'll put them up here on the screen for you guys to check out. I'm designing hats, t-shirts, and hoodies right now. I will be having merch for sale starting January of 2025. However, if you want merch now, before it lands on the website, make sure you guys hit me up on Instagram at DOOWORK Motorsports, all one word, or email me at doworkmotorsports@gmail.com to pre-order your merch. What I mean by that is, if you email me or you message me your shirt size, your address, all that, I will ship the merch out to you before it goes live on my website in January. So I am getting my shirts, hoodies, and hats in later this week. If you want to pre-order some merch, make sure you hit me up. Without further ado, let's hop into today's video. Today's video is going to be on something that a lot of you guys have commented, emailed me, messaged me on Instagram about, and that is what phone mount, what phone holder I run on both of these bikes. Yes, I run the same phone holder on both bikes, and believe it or not, I custom made it. Now I'm going to show you in today's video exactly what parts I bought off Amazon to make this phone holder so that you guys can make one yourselves and run it if you guys like where I place my phone while I'm riding. A lot of you guys noticed what phone mount I was running when I was posting those draggy videos on both bikes. You guys saw that I was looking down, my phone was right there, the camera picked up on that, and you guys saw that I had a phone mount there, and everybody was messaging me, commenting, emailing me. I mean, I had tons of requests on, hey, what phone mount is that? Send me a link, what phone mount? I'm like, dude, it's custom made. Like, I literally took phone mount off Amazon and customized it with a GoPro mount, and I'm going to show you guys in this video what parts I bought to make this phone mount so you guys can make one for your ride. Alright guys, so this here is the phone mount I run on both of my bikes, and I'll show you here in just a second where I mount it and how I mount it. This is a GUB aluminum phone mount from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below on where to get this phone mount and where to get the GoPro mounts as well, because you need both parts in order for this to work and mount where I have mine mounted. So basically you'll have to make 2 purchases on Amazon. You buy the phone mount, which is a handlebar, I think it's like for a bicycle or a mountain bike. Aluminum phone mount. It is adjustable. You have this knob here that, you know, get bigger or smaller depending on what size phone you have, and once you have it set, it stays. I mean, it is aluminum. It's very durable. As you guys saw in my videos, I wheelie this bike all the time. I come up and I come down pretty hard, and I've never had an issue. It's never broke. It's never fallen off the bike, and I honestly have been running this phone mount for like 2 years now. All we're using off that phone mount is just the faceplate, just the part that holds your phone. So we're only using this part of the phone holder. Then what you have to do is get a pack of GoPro mounts, and I'll show you here in just a second what they look like. And I'll also put a link in the description below on what GoPro mounts I used to mount to this. So this part here is the GUB aluminum phone mount from Amazon. It is adjustable. There's a little knob on the side here so that you can fit a bigger phone or a smaller phone if you guys are still rocking those iPhone 6s from back in the day. So that's how the phone mount works. All right, so your phone just slides in the holder just like that, right? And then you use the knob to tighten it up. Just like so. And you can tighten it up as much as you want. And now the phone is in there, sturdy, not going anywhere, guys. Not going anywhere. Like I said, I ride with this phone on Gold Digger, doing wheelies all the time, coming down real hard, and it doesn't move a lick. Now that you guys see how that works, I'm going to talk about the back part of the phone mount. So the back part of the phone mount here consists of plastic GoPro pieces, believe it or not. What you do is you use the stock screw that this GUB aluminum phone mount comes with. This mounts to a, I don't have it anymore, I threw it away. It was years ago when I got this phone mount. It screws to the part that clamps around your handlebar. So you unscrew that part, throw that away, and then you screw a GoPro mount. You can see right here, this is one of those there's 3 GoPro mounts here. So I have one going this way. You don't really even need this piece. And then you have the one going up and down here, right? And then you have the one attached to the actual GoPro mount itself, clips into the piece that you have to install on the bike. In my case, on the console of the Road Glide. And I'll show you guys that here in just a second, but I just want to show you what this phone mount consists of here. Literally, part A, okay, just this aluminum piece, bolted to part B, which is the plastic GoPro mounts, right? And you can get a case of them. There's many different listings on Amazon for these, so I will provide you guys with one, but you can try to find a cheaper one elsewhere. eBay, Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart. A lot of people sell GoPro mounts, so if you find somewhere that you can buy them cheaper, go ahead. But this part here, part A, costs about $20 on Amazon, and you can get a kit of these camera mounts from GoPro for right around $20 as well. So for under $40, you have a nice solid phone mount that you can literally mount anywhere on your Road Glide or on your Street Glide or on any bike. You don't have to have a Harley to run this phone mount, but I'm gonna show you on my 2 bikes where I mounted the little sticky mount. You have to mount that to the console or to wherever you wanna have your phone mount, and then this just clips in, and I'll show you here in just a second how that works. But that is the phone mount that I use on both of my bikes that a lot of you guys have been asking me about. You guys have been saying, hey, send me the link to that phone mount you run. Now I know there's a lot of phone mounts on the market, and this video is not made by any means to knock any of those name brand phone mounts that range from anywhere from $50 up to $120. However, I've ran all of them, okay? Before this one, my favorite one was the Zero 3D one that mounted to your perch clamp on your handlebar. I love that. It was very quick and easy install. Very easy to see calls and texts coming through while you're riding right here on your handlebar. However, personally, I don't like the way it looks on the bike. To me, it looks gaudy, and I like a clean POV, okay, when I'm riding. I don't like things on my handlebars. I don't like cup holders and phone mounts and things on my handlebars. I want to be able to see my gauges, see my screen, and also like when I'm pulling up to gas pumps or tight corners, I don't want that to get in the way. And I found that the handlebar mounted phone mounts got in my way. I didn't like where they were placed. And I also didn't like the way it looked when I was riding the bike. It was just big and gaudy, and you pull up to bike shows and you know, you got something like this and you pull up and you got this big old phone mount hanging off the handlebar. To me, it looks gaudy, right? Again, personal preference, my opinion, take it how you want it. All right guys, so we're just gonna go over to my 24 Road Glide here. And this is the other GoPro piece that you have to have, and it does come in the kit that I provided in the link in the description of the video. The first step is to apply this piece to your center console, your dash, whatever you want to call it. Obviously the dash on a 24 is different from a 19, but as you can see over here, I have mine mounted on my aftermarket dash here, relatively in the same spot, a little bit lower on this bike than here, and that is simply because I didn't want to put this on this nice looking sticker or plaque, if you will. I feel like it looks cleaner up here. It kind of blends in with the gloss black center console here. On my aftermarket dash, which by the way, this was off Amazon as well, believe it or not. But on my aftermarket dash here, I mounted it closer to me. That way it doesn't get in the way of turning like at all. So that's where I mount it on my 19 compared to where I mount it on my 24. This piece here comes with a 3M two-sided tape on the back of it. You pull the little red paper off the back and stick this wherever you want it. I mean, you could even stick it here. You could stick it up here between your windshield and your vent. Like, there's so many places you could stick this to mount this phone holder anywhere on your bike. But to me, this is where I feel like it looks the best. It's the cleanest in this spot, and when you take the phone mount off, it blends in with the black console. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is show you guys how quick and easy it is to attach it and detach it from the bike. So literally all you do is slide it in the slot here and push forward, boom, snapped in. You take this little rubber piece and lock it in so that the phone mount can't vibrate off or fall off if you're ripping wheelies or anything like that. It's literally locked in and it's good to go. I mean, this thing's solid, guys. I got about 1,000 miles on this bike and it hasn't came off, and I've got probably over 6,000 miles of it being on my 19, ripping wheelies, drag racing, doing a whole bunch of stuff on this bike, and it has never fallen off and it has never failed me. This piece has stayed on two-sided tape for about 2 years now. So once you're sitting on your bike and you're ready to go, you go ahead and slide your phone in here just like that. You take your little knob here and tighten it and to where the phone's not going anywhere, and that's where the phone sits on the dash. I have it angled to where it's on like an angle, so it's not sticking straight up. When you're sitting on the bike POV, it's literally boom right there. It's honestly the best spot for a phone in my opinion, guys. What do you guys think? Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. So going over here to my 19, I used to run a Zero 3D phone mount that attached to my perch clamp bolts here, and it would hang down right about here. That was a nice mount because you could literally come off the handlebar and text whoever right back, or answer a phone call, whatever, see who's, you know, messaging you, or, you know, change the song if you don't want to use the controls on the bike. It was definitely nice to have it right here. I switched over to my T-bar setup from Thrashin', shout out to Thrashin', and I got the contrast cut perch clamps here on both sides. I didn't want to cover them up, the gaudy phone mount, because the Thrashin' stuff comes with nice ARP hardware, 12-point hardware, and I like to see that while I'm riding. I like the way this looks better than having a big phone mount hanging off. Now I say that, but I also have a helmet lock from Lid Locks on the right side perch, and that's simply because I wear an expensive full face helmet everywhere I go, and I don't want somebody to yank it, so I always lock it in the helmet lock, and that to me kind of blends in. It's not big and gaudy like a phone mount was over here, so I can live with that. But I definitely wish there were better people in the world where I wouldn't have to worry about my helmet getting stolen, but unfortunately there's not. So just as easy as it was to put on, it's just as easy to take off. So you go ahead and flick this little rubber piece up, grab the ends here and push in, and then it slides down, comes right off, just like that. If you guys pull up to a bike night or you pull up to a restaurant and you're worried about somebody stealing your phone mount, just go ahead and take it off, throw it in your saddlebag, and lock your saddlebag. And there you go. Now I'm gonna go over here and show you guys what it looks like on my 19 Road Glide with it a little bit lower. So same thing, just push up, it snaps in, you'll feel it snap in, and then you push down on the rubber there to secure it. And there you have it, guys. That's where my phone sits on my 19 Road Glide. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, a lot of you guys noticed my phone mount when I was out doing my draggy pulls, and it's because I mount my draggy right here on the tank. It's magnetized. This thing's magnetized, and it literally mounts right there on the tank. And when you're doing a draggy pull, it's really convenient to have your phone right here, because before you start each pull, you have to come to a complete stop and hit reset on your phone so that it recalibrates it, because this runs off GPS, and you have to come to a complete stop before resetting the parameters on the draggy. So once you come to a complete stop, you look down, you hit reset, and then you're ready to go. So it makes it really convenient when you're doing draggy pulls to have your phone right here. And that's the main reason why I do run it here on Gold Digger, because obviously I'm out doing draggy pulls a lot, and always trying to improve my times on this bike. But anyway, here's one more look at the phone mount on Gold Digger compared to where it sits on my 24 Road Glide. And like I mentioned, it just blends in. I mean, you can barely even tell it's on there. The other cool thing about having your phone here is that it's blocked by the fairing. It's blocked by the wind. There's no wind that hits your phone, where depending on where you mount your phone on your handlebar, if it's mounted up top, the wind hits your phone, rocks can hit your phone, crack your camera. A friend of mine had a rock fling up and literally crack his camera lens. So if you mount your phone up here, you know, obviously wind hits it, makes it want to fall down, or rocks can hit it. But down here, you're out of the elements, right? You're blocked by your gauges, you're blocked by your fairing, and it's just a nice all-around good spot to mount your phone. Again, this is just something I came up with years ago, and it's gotten a lot of attention on my channel, so I figured I'd make a video on it and show you guys what phone mount I do run. And just like we did on the 24, you go down here, you flick this little rubber piece up, you pinch both sides of the GoPro mount, and then slide it down. There you have it. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I've got a lot of content coming, especially on my 24 Road Glide. I've got a ton of parts over here that I'm going to be installing on the channel and reviewing for you guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you guys are here for 2024 content, you're in the right spot. Turn your notification bell on to stay up to date with all my videos. Follow me on Instagram at DOOWORK Motorsports, all one word. I tend to post on Instagram more than I do on YouTube, so you can stay up to date with all my latest content on there as well. Basically going to do it for today's video on the phone mount that I use on both Road Glides. This is a very affordable option that's nice, it's rugged, it's durable, it works. I've been running it for over 2 years now, and I know a lot of you guys were curious, so there you have it. Dinner's ready, and I'm getting out of here, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!